Do 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 do. Scheduled. Oh, this is actually what I'm looking for. Here we go. Chat is set up. Hello, Rafi. Welcome in. Happy Valentine's Day, although I know that it's probably no longer Valentine's Day in, well, where you're at. You as well, Mark. Hello. Happy Valentine's Day to both of you. Oh, wow, that jumped real quick. Hello, hello, hello. Wait. Hello, 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 hello. You guys like my hearts? Special for Valentine's Day? You know, we're doing our normal wait for everyone to come in. I have this new, hello, happy Valentine's Day. It's still Valentine's Day here for 2 hours. Okay, well, perfect. Then that's enough time. I'm glad that I made it. Thank you. Thank you for saying I look adorable. Hello, Torsten. Welcome in, welcome in. I got this new, it's technically like a lip balm that has like a tint. So I really like it because I can feel it working on like on my lips. And I feel like the tint that it has really complements my like lip color. So I'm here for it. I know. I got lots of little hearts on my face. I decided to do all little ones instead of trying to, because I had first cut out. So basically, the trick to doing this is taking a piece of paper and cutting out like a heart and then putting that paper on your face and then brushing the makeup there. So yes, this is makeup. This is not markers or anything. Oh god, I scared myself again. Okay. I scared myself with the mic. For a second, I thought you guys couldn't hear me. Yeah, so at first I had like a cutout that had a big heart and a little heart, but the little heart was too big already, so I was like, you know what? So then I cut a new one that was just a tiny one, and when I put it on my face, I was like, we're just gonna do tiny ones and make them blue and purple. Hello, hello. No potato stamp technique. I'm not even sure what that is. Granted, I don't have like a lot of makeup skills. I'm not the best. I know a little bit of things, not a lot of things. But hi George, hi Victor, hi Shania Lover. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I do have my list, which I think the first one was one that Shania Lover had suggested last week, the Kenny Rogers song. The Greatest was the song. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are all here. Glad you can make it. Sorry I had to move Fridays, basically. Hi, Dean. Welcome in. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Yeah, I had to move Fridays because since it's not my story to tell, I'll just say I had to move it because of a friend's crisis. So, moved it. I'm actually pretty glad that you guys voted for 1 p.m. today because it's, you know, it's a little bit earlier in the day. It's less like right in the middle. And I don't mind too much streaming on Valentine's Day because I'm the type of person who doesn't like to go out I mean, there's a pandemic, so I wouldn't go out anyway, but I don't like going out on Valentine's Day. I think there's like way too many people and couples, even though I myself am in a couple. I am one half of a couple, but it's not my thing. Yeah, it's not my thing. Currently, my boyfriend is, I believe, in the other room trying to figure out what we're supposed to have for lunch, because originally we were gonna have sushi from like one of our favorite places, but they're closed today for some reason, which is weird because I thought that they would be closed tomorrow, since tomorrow is President's Day. It's a long weekend, basically. Also, since I didn't see you guys on Friday, Happy Lunar New Year for everyone who celebrates it. I think I've told you guys before that I live pretty close to a rather large Buddhist temple, so they have like great decorations up right now. It looks really pretty. So yeah, I think we can go ahead and do this. Everyone's situated in. Grab my cat ears and we can get going. Okay, I'm gonna move my microphone over a little bit. You guys can't see it, but the gift. Gotta pick up my microphone now. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. And now I feel very embarrassed. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Valentine's Day. I mean, I'm a romantic person. If you couldn't tell by all the hearts I drew on my face. So every type of Valentine is appreciated. And I definitely have more Valentine anecdotes to tell you. Cook together, that's romantic. That's true, it is. But I'm streaming. So he's gonna find lunch. And he was like, you don't mind eating on stream? And I was like, no, not at all. So he's gonna figure that out. And speaking of the crisis, it has continued. So most likely after the stream, I will be helping my friend. So can't really cook dinner together either, but that's okay. Like I said, tomorrow's also a holiday for us in the US, so I will get to spend tomorrow with him as well. Rafi, don't even worry about it. Let's get on with our very first reaction for the day, which is Kenny Rogers, The Greatest. Shania Lover, should I do the first one or the second one? Just so I know. I'm gonna put the microphone down now. And while I wait for that message to get to Shania Lover, I'll tell you what I was going to say is you can't see it right now, but my boyfriend's Valentine's gift to me was a nice thing for my desk because I'm not a practical buyer. I try to be, but I'm not very good at being a practical buyer, and he is. So he got me this desk pad. So like my keyboard's on it, the microphone's on it, my empty water, but my water's on it, and my mouse works on it, and it's very large. It's like almost the entire size of my desk. So I really appreciate it, and it feels nice, and it's exciting. So the first one, perfect. Let's... Kenny Rogers, The Greatest. Let's get it.
There's one. It is deep to right field, and that ball is going, it is gone. Roger Maris gets his first hit of the series.
Little boy in a baseball hat stands in the field with his ball and bat. Says, I am the greatest player of them all puts his bat on his shoulder and he tosses up his ball. And the ball goes up and the ball comes down, swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound. The baseball falls to the ground. Now the little boy doesn't say a word, picks up his ball, he is undeterred. Says, I am the greatest there has ever been. And he grits his teeth and he tries it again. And the ball goes up and the ball comes down, swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound. The baseball falls to the ground. He makes no excuses, he shows no fear. He just closes his eyes and listens to the cheers. Little boy, he adjusts his hat, picks up his ball, stares at his bat, says, I am the greatest, the game is on the line, and he gives his all one last time. And the ball goes up like the moon so bright, swings his bat with all his might. And the world's as still can be, and the baseball falls. And that's strike three. Now it's supper time.
Almost forgot to pause midway through. Baseball is very near and dear to me because my dad, well, it's his favorite sport. It's my dad's favorite sport, and he made sure that my brother played baseball. I played softball, and he wanted us to play it because he could never play it. For some reason, his coordination didn't allow for it, but he loves baseball so much. And I love the story in this song. And baseball feels very much like, it's like one of the main things it's very American. And it's one thing that I actually like about being American is baseball. It's been a long time since I've gotten since I've gone to a game, and I want to. Sorry, 1 second. Don't worry. I had to hand off my keys so that he can go get the lunch. So, like I said, I really love baseball. Love the conversational story aspect of this. I'm surprised I've never heard this song. Like, that actually genuinely surprised me. But all this entire music video, the entire time, just made me want to grab this. And I was like, no, you gotta wait until I talk about it so that I could grab it. And welcome in, Andy. I did see you come in. So yeah. And that was me throwing my keys. I'm sorry. Oh, Ruffy. I'm so sorry you're waiting for your car to defrost. Yeah, I'm surprised I've never heard this Kenny Rogers song. Anyway, now that I've told you that there's a ball on my desk, I will be holding it. This is just the reason I have this. It used to be like on my shelves, but my shelves have changed. But this is my Grand Slam softball from 2009. Yeah, I have it written on here. And all my teammates at the time signed it. So that's what this ball is. Let's continue.
And his mama calls. Little boy starts home with his bat and ball. Says I am the greatest, that is a fact, but even I didn't know I could pitch like that. Says I am the greatest, that is understood, but even I didn't know I could pitch that good.
That was me realizing that I was muted. Thank you for letting me know. It's so embarrassing. Every single time I am so embarrassed. So while I was muted, all I did was say Happy Valentine's Day to the doctor who was in here. And also I started reading Andy's comment about Shea Stadium being his home away from home. Yeah, so I'm surprised that I never heard the song. I'm glad I've heard this song. Those were the days. Yeah, well, obviously I live in LA, so I'm a Dodgers fan, obviously. Plus my dad's been a Dodger fan like his whole entire life. So that was pretty much how it went. And my number was 15, and I chose it because of Rafael Furcal on the Dodgers when he was shortstop. Anyway, I definitely have more on the list, and so I'm gonna get back into my, or get out of my embarrassment and continue on. And no worries, Rafi. Drive safe, please. I have never had to really drive in snow and ice, so the thought terrifies me, so please be careful. Oh. What? Let me stare at my... Okay, I'm gonna skip the... Because Rafi, your thing is next, but I'll wait until you're done driving so that you can watch. So, instead... Ooh, George, was it you who said the Ogene? Oops. I always do that. I always type 2 3s. Even though I know that it's not that. Oops. Medley, not reaction. Here we go. So, now I just have the urge to hold this. And that... Woo! I can't do this with that much arm. Or with how close I am. You guys aren't seeing what I'm doing, I don't think. Oh, I've got cords. This is dangerous. I should take off my headphones if I'm gonna do something like that, so that I don't hit anything. Alright, I'm done. I'm just gonna throw it on my bed so that I don't have the urge to keep playing with the ball. Yeah, so was it you, George, who asked for Ogene the Andrew Sisters Christmas medley? Because if it is, I would like to know which one to click, and if not, then I'll probably just go, you know, I'm not even sure. Because both of them look great, like both thumbnails. So But Torsten, I'm glad that you also have something, because we only had like 3 things listed. The Kenny Rogers, Jennifer Hudson, and Eugene, so not very many. Scoot my chair back to where it should be. Extend the cord, because that was... Ooh. Yes, no, maybe? I mean, if not, I can always skip and go to Torsten's and we can wait for this one. I usually like to save whatever reactions for whoever's like here, you know? Just to be... courteous? I was gonna say fair, but that doesn't make sense. Shoemaker. Nope, it wasn't you? Oh, okay. I don't know who it was, so I'm just gonna save it. I don't know why I thought it was you. But, it's my choice for it. Ooh. Looking forward to that as well, Andy. So let's do Shoemaker Nightwish. Official lyric video. Got it. All right. I'm pretty set. Like, I am pretty proud of myself for doing these hearts. So if you catch me looking at them, that's all that is. I'm not super vain. I just really am proud of myself for being able to do this. And I hope Nadia comes home and sees it before I take it off. She's not here right now, so. Nightwish. Shoemaker. Let's get it. Okay, midway pause. I did see like the first comment Torsten made of the song is dedicated to Eugene Shoemaker, a geologist. You might remember Shoemaker Levy comment that was named after him. And another, some ash from his burial. They send in a little box to the moon, so he's the only human to be buried on the moon. And this box, there was engravement that engravement that appears later in the song. Thank you, George. That is so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Mark. What? For you to get the Valentine's bear that you showed us with the other bear in the live stream. Thank you, Mark. That is very sweet of you. And thank you for remembering. I'm so stoked about those bears. And that was another thing that I was like just vaguely embarrassed about, being like having to tell you guys, because it was like in the middle of the stream and I had to like drop everything to get it. So back to what I was saying about, or I read what Torsten said about the song, and then I can make my comments about the song, which is, one, I love when lyric videos actually have like something going on, you know? I feel like artists should do that more often. Every once in a while, I see stuff like this where it's like, yeah, this is great, and it's technically not that difficult to make, you know? It's not like you're making a whole music video. This is all very simple, like stock footage. Well, I assume stock footage, because I don't imagine that they could get this themselves. But like, yeah. And I really like the sort of chaos that you feel because of the beat of the instrumental versus the singing, how they're just like slightly off, and it ensues this sort of like unbalance, you know? Really digging that. Wow, my English is better than I thought. Torsten, I have never, like, everything seems completely normal. My thought is that you are completely fluent. So, I mean, I know you're not, I know you're not from a technically English-speaking country, but I have never thought that your English was anything but fluent. Yeah, what an interesting what an interesting thing to like pick to make a song about. And that's so cool that there's someone, I didn't know there was anyone buried on the moon. And now I'm a little jealous, honestly, because I love the moon. So, let's continue. This moment sounds like a Marvel movie.
And when he shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with the night and pay no worship to the garish sun.
I did not know that was from Romeo and Juliet. Wow, that got really epic at the end. Like, it just, the like, the awe runs at the end were just divine. Like, and with the visual of just like looking from the moon, I just, stunning. And it's a lyric video. See, this is my point. Good music, good lyrics, some simple background, a beautiful, beautiful lyric video. Floor in operatic mode. Exactly. Jeez, floor in operatic mode is just another level of talent. No worries, Mark. Be safe as well. And Torsten, you don't see me translating with Google Translate all the time if I don't know something. You sound much better than just like translating to using Google like full translating using Google Translate, because I've definitely used it for like little phrases and stuff, but I know that if I just like if I straight up translated a whole sentence into another language, sometimes it's just a little wonky, and I don't think I've ever thought yours has been wonky. Just FYI. Yeah, fantastic. As we all expected from Nightwish, I'm sure. So, I know Andy had something. Let me scroll back. Unknown song. Call on Me. There we go. Well, let me take the bye out of there. That'll probably be better. So, Andy, I'm guessing it's this very first one. Call on Me, Spirit, 1996. And just for a sobering, sobering fact, 1996, that's my birth year. I definitely heard my family got home. Well, my mom and dad, I could hear them in the kitchen. Yep, top one. Perfect. Oh, wow. The song was put on YouTube a year ago and less than 400 views, 15 of which are mine. No worries. Let's get into it. So, Call on Me, Spirit. Let's get it.
It's mine to give, I would gladly share with you all my love. Call on me.
Let me help. Obstacles were made to overcome. Take my hand and walk with me into the rising sun. Call on me. Call on me. When you're feeling like you really need a helping hand,
Okay, midway pause. The female vocalist Rachel Andes is the daughter of band member Matt Andes. Spirit never had a female vocalist before this album, which was their last, which is very sad because the vocalists together on this are beautiful. Like, it's so simple, and I love the, oh my god, what are those things called? It's the clicking in the background, and people usually use it for piano, sometimes other instruments, but it's most recognizable with a piano, and now I can't think of the name for it. However, I love that in the background of this, and a nice simple guitar medley. Melody. For some reason, my words are getting really stuck today. This is really sweet. And I was like, if you saw me focus, like really focusing on the screen, it was just because I was starting to like, or trying to read as much as I could of each little still. I saw that the guitarist also played with Jimi Hendrix, which is crazy. So cool. Metronome. Thank you, Torsten. My brain kept saying palindrome, and I'm like, that is not what this is. And I couldn't think of the word. Metronome. Thank you. Geez. The song released, and I did see that the song was released 2 weeks before the guitar player Randy California got caught in Riptide in Hawaii and drowned. That is very sad. Riptide can be very, very scary. You know, I live in California. I don't surf. However, I do in fact swim in the ocean a lot, as my father was a surfer. So when we were very young, he instilled lots of ocean safety rules into myself and my siblings. So I always pass them along to all of my friends who don't know. And it's interesting because I do have quite a few friends who are very afraid of the ocean and afraid of swimming in it and afraid of waves. I am not one of them, but every once in a while I read something like that and I'm like, yeah, I know. The ocean is very strong and can be very scary. However, I am really digging this song and I would like to get back to it. And also, I'm going to double check with my own father and see if he knows this song. You know, when we're done with the stream.
Call on me for anything you need, and I don't care if it's mine to give. I would gladly share with you all my love. Call on me.
First off, I can't believe, wait, I should, wait, don't autoplay. First off, Mark, thank you. In case I get tied up with the job, that's very sweet. And I did in fact notice it as soon as the music started playing again. So that's why I covered my face for a second, because I had to hold on and wait until the song was over before I could thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is insane that Randy California was 15. 15! That is so young. Also, I wanted to talk about the, like, look of, obviously, the like, pictures were from the album, and, like, the physical album. And I love, the look of it is so 90s. And I loved seeing it. I loved the actual CD with the picture. Fantastic. People don't do that anymore, and I love it. Of course, no problem at all. And yes, agreed. Nice harmonies, beautifully done. Great relaxing music. I would also like to listen to it while traveling. Definitely screams travel song. Yes. And do I have, oh, I don't have anything in that. Wow, I'm real, oh. I was like, my throat is getting real dry. And for a second there, I thought I had literally no water in here. Hello! But I'm gonna switch it to my one with a straw so that I'm not using the squeeze water bottle. You know. Because that gets real loud. Anyway, how far are we? We're 42 minutes in. That went by really quick. I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of surprising that we're that far in. I wish I took note of when, like, Rafi started driving. Can you please react to Fausia, Desert Rose? Yes, I can. I love her, and it's been a minute, because it's also been a minute since you've been in the stream. Wow, my brain. Desert Rose. Ooh. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me which one you want me to click, which thumbnail. But I'm getting even more excited, especially since that one says in Arabic. January 2nd, 1997. Wow. That is a long time. Well, you know. So yeah, let me know. Should I do the first one or the second one? Oh, I guess the second one is just a no, not translation, just lyrics. That's even more sad. Did save his teenage son from the riptide, but they never found Randy's body. And now I want to listen to, like, a podcast on his whole death. Oh, Rafi's done driving now. I'm glad you're safe, Rafi. The first one, it's a mix between Arabic and English. Fantastic. So down. I think I've heard at least one clip. Yeah, no, because the Kelly Clarkson song that Fausia did, that one was also in Arabic, right? I think it was. So I think this is like my second time hearing her sing in Arabic. So, Fausia, Desert Rose. Let's get it.
This dream shadows play in the shape of a man's desire. This desert flower, yeah, each other veils a secret promise. This desert rose, yeah, no sweet perfume ever tortured me more than this. Tied to a horse that'll never die, and in the flames,
I almost went through the whole song before pausing it. Sorry. So, the way that she's doing those runs, like, I know it's not throat singing, but it, like, vaguely reminds me of it, like a lighter version. Fantastic. Also, what Torsten said, like, saying that Sting did it? That is a little confusing. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds kind of odd, but would be interesting. Faucia, of course, her vocals never stop being amazing. And I love that. I can't believe she's sitting down doing this. Like, that's how you know someone is just completely unbothered, because the air that most people would need to do something like that, completely different. That was weird. I wonder if someone was driving by. Like, I suddenly heard, like, bass boosted stuff. Anyway, let's finish off this last, like, 30 seconds we have of the song. And you are correct, lunch did arrive.
shadows play in the shape of a man's desire. This desert flower, each other veils a secret promise. This desert rose, no sweet perfume ever tortured me more than this. وننحوس على غزالي وننحوس على غزالي وننحوس على غزالي.
Fantastic. And also, I did notice DSMC, you came in and you were the person who said, "Oh, Jean, I had talked about it earlier, but I didn't do it because we realized that you weren't here." So, yeah. You guys want to see what I have for lunch? Whoop. Very close to my keyboard. Ooh. I have to rearrange things a little before I can lift it up. So, I can now tell that my boyfriend went to our favorite Korean barbecue place and got me what I like from there, which is brisket, beef brisket. This is rice paper, and this is fish cake. So, you sort of like wrap it all together. Since we're really close to the end, I probably won't eat one until we're done, but I'm very grateful. Thank you. Alright, so, DSMC, which video is it? Is it the first one or the second one? Because that's what I was asking earlier, which is another reason we didn't do it. We didn't know which one it was. they both look very interesting because both of them, I assume, are live. So, whichever one you think is the better video, we will do. Ooh. Previous live streamers also had the host eating. Hello. Yeah, I mean, that definitely happens when it's like around a lunchtime stream. It's been a while since I've done a mukbang, though. Nadia likes doing those. More than me. Yo, where did you go? Because if you don't say, then I'll just pick one. Actually, I'll probably pick the first one because I'm now finally looking down at the second one and seeing that it's 12 minutes. So I'm assuming that you actually meant the first one. Because 12 minutes would definitely get us copywritten. We've tried. So. Ojin, the Andrews Sisters Christmas medley. Let's get it.
Jing, jing-a-ling, 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 what fun to hear the sleigh bells jingle. Jing, jing-a-ling, 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 they set your heart a tingle. Jing, jing-a-ling, 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 I love to hear our laughter mingle. Ha ha, ho ho, gliding through the snow. Jing, jing-a-ling, 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 the bells have got the snowflakes dancing. Jing, jing-a-ling, 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 old dog is even prancing. Jing, jing-a-ling, 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 the night is made for sweet romancing. Ha, ho, through the snow we go.
What this didn't look good.
Sleigh bells ring, I am listening. In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He said, are you married? We'll say no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Okay, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's on your night. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'll tell you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah.
Since it was so short, I decided to just let it play through. And yeah, a little Christmas flashback. I mean, today's a holiday, right? So I would 100% open it up for any holiday at any point because Christmas itself, so cheerful. And that actually totally boosted my spirit, which is so weird given that it's February. But yeah. A joy to listen to. I am not surprised that they could make those harmonies so perfect and very reminiscent of the Andrews Sisters, obviously. Fantastic. And yes, Andy, I think that is a perfect song to end on. So, My Funny Valentine, Angelina Jordan. Because that is what today is. Which one should I do? Should I do the first one or the second one? In terms of thumbnails. I'm going to open my thing up again and maybe sneak a little fish cake. Top one. Perfect. So, to help close this Valentine's stream, we're going to end with Angelina Jordan, My Funny Valentine. Let's get it.
Hi! I wish you a happy Valentine's Day.
Behold the way I find feather friend is virtue doth parade. Thou knowest not, my dim-witted friend, the picture thou hast made. Thy vacant bow and tosslet hair conceal by God intent. Thou noble, upright, truthful, sincere, and slightly don't begin. You're my funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine. You make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less angry? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? But don't change your hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine Day. Is your figure less angry? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? But don't change your hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine Day.
the beginning and end of saying hi and bye. Like, it's so small. It's been a while since I've seen, like, a really, really young... I mean, she is still young, period. But, like, 10. So small. And Rafi, thank you. How dare you just interrupt my thoughts at the very end. I did forget to pause, but it was, you know, I was like, I don't want to ruin the vibe of the song because it was so cute. And I realized as she was singing that I don't think I've ever heard that song in full. I've only ever heard, like, the chorus, which is weird. But I'm so glad that the very first time I hear the full version, it's Angelina, because now I've heard the best of it. So... so precious, and I also agree that it's a very difficult song to sing. The amount of breathing control or breath control that you need to sing that well, another level. And of course, Rafi, thank you for being here today. So, everyone, thank you for the stream today. Thank you for coming, especially since this is not the usual day that I stream, but I'm glad that you were all here anyway. And hopefully everything goes as normal this week so that I can do my regular Wednesday, Friday, 3 p.m. streams. I'm hoping for no surprises. To my patrons, you will see me immediately after the stream, and to everyone else, I will see you next Wednesday. I love you all very much. Have a great Valentine's Day, and of course, if you have a Valentine, don't forget to say Happy Valentine's Day. And if you don't have a Valentine, obviously, I would be honored. Anyway, stay safe, stay selfie.